Hi everyone, it's Will Bowers. This is my first stream on Facebook Live. This is my first stream that's not on Twitch, so I apologize if I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I am going for a walk in my neighborhood. I am by the, let me see here. Oh, still getting used to the Facebook controls. I am by the levee in Alexandria, in the Huntington area. That's where I live in this area, so I figured I'd go for a little bit of the walk during the day. Of course, I thought, God, how is it I'm this short and my dad's 6 feet? I thought, no, there wouldn't be as many people out and about. And for the most part, I seem to be right. I just wanted to get out of the house for a couple of minutes, get some fresh air, and it's supposed to rain this afternoon, so I figured now's a good time than any. Main reason I'm streaming this is people have been asking me what's going on with real estate. I'm a licensed agent in the state of Virginia. With Allison James, and with everything that's been going on with the coronavirus, COVID-19, the Rona, it's the end of the world it's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. Holy shit, we're all gonna die. Everything's been saying. Real estate's still going on. People are still buying and selling homes. Though what I've noticed is that motivations to do stuff have changed. Some people are buying because they figured now's a good time to relocate. Maybe they wanted to go to that dream location in Florida. Maybe they wanted to go back closer to family in Michigan. Tired of renting, whatever the case may be. And then for people who are selling, they're selling because they want to relocate. Maybe they're tired of being a landlord. They're just moving on to the next chapter. Couple of things a few other more observations I've been noticing with but there's a lot of dogs being walked around here. That's one thing I'm noticing. A couple of things I've been noticing too is that for people, I've been showing homes, and I've got my gloves, got a mask, which is really just a sleeve from a shirt I never wear anymore. Did that to a couple of things, and that's an idea, suggestion in case you need masks and you can't find any. Just take this sleeves of some short sleeve shirts. What I've noticed with some buyers, they're a little hesitant about walking into a house that someone currently lives in, which I completely understand. With everything that's going on, you don't know who has what, or you don't want to necessarily have people thinking you're a carrier. And then same thing with sellers. If it's a property they live in, there's a little apprehension about having complete strangers going on while you have an international pandemic. Again, with everything that's going on, I completely understand. A couple of things I've been telling my buyers is, when you go into a property, I give them some gloves, but I tell them don't touch anything. Just do not touch anything. If the lights are on, keep them on. If the lights are off, keep them off. The gloves are simply to open some doors if you want to check out a room. I go into the property first, make sure everything is, if the property is vacant, I go into the property first, make sure everything is cool, and then let them in, and I keep my distance. As for properties that have people currently living in them, video tours are a good way to at least start the process. It could be just something like what I'm doing with Facebook Live. It could be some crappy Blair Witch camera work. Point out some things that make the house stand out, images, things of that nature. And then, if the potential buyer still wants to do it in person showing, you could do it then. And I am in the need of a major haircut. I've not been looking at the ugly guy looking back at me in the mirror. So, anyway, if you have any questions, you're bored, you want to roast me, please jump in. I'm doing this to keep myself sane. again, if the house has somebody living in it, I'm telling the sellers, do a video tour, highlighting the house. And if somebody wants to do it in person, give enough time to just put distance between everybody. You know, sellers being out of the house for 2 hours, an hour and a half, it's not ideal, I understand. But these are some pretty crazy times we're going through. Other things to keep in mind too, if there's going to be a home inspector or an appraiser, that means another sentient being going into the property, and just got to coordinate time. I mean, they're going to do everything they possibly can to make sure they're protected, they're covering, that nobody's carrying anything. And that's one of the biggest things for me is when I'm around people, I'm trying to keep my distance because I don't want them to worry if I'm potentially a carrier. This is a time I just never pictured we'd be living in. I really didn't. I don't think many of us did. I've talked to some home inspectors. They're still doing inspections, but again, gloves, keeping their distance. Again, trying to respect the property, but trying to respect everyone's space. Appraisers typically don't have to touch anything in the property. They have to go do a quick once over. So that's a little bit easier on them, but still another person has to come out. And then other thing I would tell people, there are addendums in place should someone get sick, someone test positive. All parties involved have to be cool about this and just go, okay, we might have to push the closing back. Just because the buyer is sick, the seller is sick, and they're quarantined, or there might be a potential exposure, and they're being quarantined. Again, it's like I said, the transactions are still happening. Rental transactions are still happening as well. Just, we've all got to stay on we all got to be flexible, I should say. And holy crap. This is some stressful times that we're all going through. Normally I like to work out at home or at a gym, but right now I'm going for a walk because I just need to get out, get some fresh air. Anyways, I just wanted to throw this out there. I'm going to put it on my YouTube page. And hope you guys are staying safe. Take care of each other. And I'll talk to you guys later.